Hey guys, welcome. Okay, I know I got your attention, the ultimate Band-Aid, okay? But we gave it that nickname around the academy here and, and out in our, with our travel teams because there really is one specific thing that you can do that, and I told you before that it doesn't fix the things you're doing wrong, but it just kind of is something that you can do that temporarily for that game that makes it a little bit more difficult to do those things that you've been doing poorly all game and struggling with. So it's not a magic wand. You've heard it before. What the Band-Aid is one specific thing, and that is focusing on let the ball travel deeper into the hitting area. Now, it never fails. We here at the private academy, we get coaches and dads coming here all day long. We're out in the ball fields, we hear it all day long. As soon as the kid starts swinging and missing, or he's a little hitting balls, lazy balls out in right field, first thing you hear is swing earlier, get that bat head out there, swing earlier. We spend so much of our time here at the academy training kids, though I don't like to use the word swing later, but we actually do get them to swing as late as possible, or the proper way to refer to it is letting the ball get deep into the hitting area. So here's what you're going to find, is that, now I want to give you one more prerequisite, that if your child or your player is doing a lot of swing and missing, a lot of strikeouts, just not making contact, this Band-Aid, that's the one thing that is not going to help. But we have another little thing, and we kind of invented it here, we call it our golden rule of hitting. There is one specific thing if you're not making good quality, consistent contact that you need to do, and it's really a prerequisite to what we're talking about here today. So if you have a player that's just not making contact, a lot of strikeouts, a lot of swings and misses, go to goldenrulehitting.com. So it's just like this with our Band-Aid. It's a free video. It will, if you've never seen it, you've never heard it, it'll transform the way your player hits. So go to the Golden Rule video, download that segment, learn that first, and then come back to the Band-Aid, because you'll see you put the two together, and it'll be great for you. So, but providing your player is making contact, but still struggling at the plate, a lot of ground balls, hitting the ball right to people, what you want to do is get him to let that ball get deeper into the hitting area. It's going to correct several things, actually. One, you're going to find out that when a player hits a lot of ground balls, particularly when they're hitting ground balls, they're pulling those balls to the left side if they're right-hander, opposite for a lefty, of course, that they're way out in front of the baseball. As soon as a hitter starts to get out in front, and those hands and that bat head gets too far out in front, they naturally want to just start rolling over the top. In fact, we hear so many coaches emphasize, use that top hand, get that top hand. Well, we don't believe in that either. For a right-handed hitter, it's that bottom hand or that left hand that pulls that ball, that bat head down through the zone, not the right hand. The right hand's really just a guide. So the stronger, the more dominant that player is with that right hand, he is or she is going to tend to just roll over the top of that ball. So what you're going to find is that when you let that ball get deeper into that hitting area, it's very difficult to roll over your hands back in here. It gets very easy and very natural to roll over the further out in front you get. So again, letting that ball get deeper into the hitting area will take a lot of those ground balls away. It doesn't mean that players have to go back and work on rolling over their hands, but at least for the time being, they're 0 for 2 that day, they got 2 more at-bats. If they just concentrate on letting that ball get into that hitting area a little deeper, then they'll tend not to roll over. You'll see the ground balls will go away. The other thing it does, it's really important, is that if they work hard at letting that ball get deep into the hitting area, well, you're going to find they make a lot better decisions. Their decision making gets better, because now they're not making those decisions and committing too far out front. They're tracking the ball, and all of a sudden on your sliders and your off-speed pitches that start to tail away, they start to recognize that more because they are waiting longer on the pitch. So, what you're going to find, guys, is that players don't need to think a lot about mechanics. You start giving them a lot of mechanical issues, or start throwing a lot of, old cliches or arcade things at them with their bat, they're going to be miserable. But, we call it a Band-Aid because you can just remind the player, hey, Johnny, come on, let that ball get there now. Let it get deep, let it get deep. And you give them one specific thing to work on, and A, they can focus on it, and 2, I'm telling you, this one thing will fix a lot of those things that are going wrong that day. So try it, one thing, take it easy, don't hammer them on it. Just say, listen, I don't care where you hit the baseball, it doesn't matter. All we're looking, if you're a right-handed hitter, get that ball over to the right side. Let's see if it works. I guarantee you'll have great results with it. Until next time.